Hello everyone, this is Hophead from Chick Beer. I'm doing another quickie solo review, and sounds a little bit dirty. But I had a request from Jbrookeiv, and I may be saying that wrong. It's Jbrookeiv, and he's another beer reviewer on YouTube, and he requested a review of Newcastle Brown Ale. So I have a bottle right here, and according to this is the one and only Newcastle Brown Ale, and I believe that that's correct. This is, right on the label there, it says imported from England, although I thought that it was brewed in Scotland, so not sure about that. I don't know if they brew it in several places or what the deal is with that, but that's what it says, and it's a Scottish English brown ale. Again, I'm a little bit unsure about where exactly it originates from, but that's the deal. It's from one of those two places, and I have had this before, but it was a long time ago because I really don't drink sort of what you can get everywhere, most of the time. So I haven't had this in quite a long time. So I'm actually, looking forward to trying it again. So yeah, it's a 4.7 ABV. I'll go ahead and crack that open. Just got a regular pint glass here. I'll hold it up for you. See if we can get a good pour out of this. Alright, it's looking pretty good. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a brown ale. It's like a dark brownish, it's got a slight reddish hue to it. It's got a nice head, which is also, it's not quite, pristinely white. I wouldn't call it like, caramel colored, but it's like an off-white. It's got a little brownish hue to it. And it smells very sweet. And that's mostly what I'm getting from it, not a whole lot of anything else. I think I can smell, sort of a green, like a faint grainy smell to it, but mostly it just smells really sweet. And it's very clear. I can see right through to my computer with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get cracking on this. And that's nice. It's got a thin mouthfeel, and it does really have a lot of sweetness to it, which I don't see. I really don't remember what it tasted like, so I'm trying to think back, but that's not really working. So I don't know. I don't know if I noticed that before, but it's sweeter than I anticipated it being. I expected it to be heavy on the malt, is what I was anticipating, and you do taste it for sure, but not nearly as much as I'd anticipated. It's really just like got a really light, sort of sweet flavor. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's like a sweet ale. It's kind of what it tastes like, which I'm surprised by. I don't remember it really at all, so I can't really even compare. But it's good. Very easy to drink. I mean, this is something I could definitely drink. Just to sit and drink this. It's not. There's nothing about it that is overwhelming. That's powerful, really, unless you're very sort of sensitive to a sweet flavor. I would imagine this would be a drinkable beer for just about anybody. It does have flavor to it, but not a lot. Um, it's nice overall. It's really nice. Trying to think what I might pair this with. I think this. I mean, this is a. I could see this going with just about anything. Honestly, I don't know if there's any one particular food that would be absolutely killer with this. Probably, maybe something that's not quite as sweet as the beer is might be a good call. Excuse me. But then again, this might bring out sweetness and something. You know what this would be good with? Actually, this might sound weird to some of you, but a cannoli. This would kick ass with a cannoli. Oh, I wish I had one. This would be so good because a cannoli, it's kind of creamy. So you're eating that, so you get a little bit of, the creaminess in your mouth with the thin beer. Oh, it would mix really nicely, and the cannoli is not overly sweet. It's just got a touch of sweetness to it, so the beer would sweeten it up a little bit, and the cannoli would add some creamy feeling to the beer. That would be so good. I would oh, I'd love to have that right now, but I don't have one. I really wish I did. With like some chocolate chips in it or something, or shaved chocolate, that would be better. Oh, it'd be so good. That's what I would pair this with. Totally a cannoli. That would be delicious. Um, so in terms of six pack worthy, I think so. I wouldn't seek this out necessarily, but it's good. There's nothing wrong with it at all. There's nothing bad about it. It's nothing standing out, as I mentioned, but it's quite tasty and something that you could easily sit around, and drink, quite a few of, I think. And it's not super high in terms of ABV, but it's not. I think it's stronger than it tastes, so that's something to think about too. But with 4.7, I mean it's a little bit, I guess, above average. Certainly, if you're sort of a macro beer drinker, it's probably higher than what you're used to. But it's tasty, and this would be a good stepping stone if you're trying to get into more interesting beers. But the interesting beers can be kind of rough when you're going from like Miller Lite or Budweiser or something. You don't really want to just dive headfirst in. It might frighten you away. But this would be a good stepping stone kind of beer, and it's just overall it's a nice beer. I like it. I'm a fan. So yeah, I could see myself buying a 6 pack of this. It's good. It's good. It's good. Absolutely. So that's my Newcastle Brown Ale. I was looking at the bottle. Uh, Review. And thank you for requesting it. Like I said, I haven't had this in a long time, so I probably wouldn't have if you hadn't requested it. So I appreciate that. And I agree. I watched your review as well. I'm just going to call you Jbrook. And I agree pretty much with everything you said. So it's and your buddy there was talking about how it's sessionable. I absolutely agree. Absolutely. Probably a really good beer for that because it does have some flavor to it. It's not just your average garbage. So, yeah, good overall. Give it a shot. If you have a cannoli, do me a favor, taste it, and let me know if I'm right because I totally think that would be amazing. And until next time, I'll see you later. Cheers. Tasty.